Look what she got to say. She got a lot to say because they treated her like she didn't exist while living within her, while using her, draining of her resources, never giving back. That's just like me. I love taking a piss outside. I love urinating outside. Even if I got the bathroom right there, I'd definitely rather go outside and take a piss and urinate. Why? Because I understand that we take everything from Kai. All her vegetation we eat. We breathe in her air, these elements. Although we created it, she's still an entity. So she exists. A feminine entity. All right? We take everything from her. But when you defecate or when you urinate, you're supposed to give that back to the soil, because then she takes that and feeds that to the worms and the ants, and they take it and they turn it into nutrients, and then they are eaten by other things. It's the circle of life, or the circle of positive energy and unity. You get what I'm saying? Anciently, we understood this connection. And I understand it. So when okay, think about it. When I defecate, what am I defecating? Things that I placed inside of my temple. So it makes more sense to give that back to the planet than to put it down the toilet. Because when they go down the toilet, they don't do nothing with it but send it down the sewer. And then they go down in the sewer and they got scientists who they pay thousands of dollars per hour to go in everybody's feces and dissect things. Because in your feces is all. That's another way they get things up out of us. They get it out of our feces. So, that's the whole reason they made the toilet pipeline, to get all our feces so that they can do that. They be telling you, oh, the feces, we release it out into the ocean. No, you don't. No, that ain't what y'all do with it. Y'all take it and drain it of nutrients. Facts. Nothing that comes from us go to waste. They use every part of us down to how we defecate. So that's why, like, honestly, anciently, your defecation, when you defecate or take a shit, you're supposed to take that out in nature. Take a shit in the grass, and that's going to fertilize the soil. No different than when a cow does it. If cow shit fertilizes the soil, what the hell you think your shit going to do to it? Think about that. Everything comes from us. If a cow can shit and fertilize the soil, and a cow is an animal, although it has spirit and soul, it's an animal that we created. So if a cow shit will do that to the soil, what you think your shit will do to it? You got more nutrients in you than the cow. It would be a completely different soil around here. And they know that. So they trained us to put our defecation in these little baskets for them to come and dissect nutrients from, which they taught us these baskets were toilet bowls. Same thing with when you urinate. Think about it. When you go up to the doctor, they can take your urine and know what the hell wrong with you just off your urine. Before they even get your blood. They can also, remember, your blood is in your stool. So when they go in your stool, the doctors can also let you know if something's wrong with you based upon how your bowels look. So that's how important your bowels are. That defecation is. Because you're not just releasing toxins, you're releasing a piece of you. This is why you're supposed to give it back to the soil. We didn't have toilet bowls, and we didn't need that. We gave it to the soil, and the soil was refertilized on an even higher magnitude because we were on a higher frequency. So anything that came out of our temple was on a higher frequency, and that's what we are going back to. A complete pole shift. But with the pole shift, it could seem a little scary to people because weather will be awkward and odd, but it's a must for the poles to fully shift for us, for Planet Kai to rise to her highest frequency. Feel me? For her to rise to her highest frequency, it's a must. It's a must that this take place. And a lot of lives will be taken away in that. Because if you're not vibrating high, you can't go up with her. You can't ascend with the planet if you're not vibrating high. It's about your vibration right now. So pay attention to what's going on with these volcanoes. Pay attention to Yellowstone. Pay attention to the one in Arizona. Pay attention to what's going on in Mexico, Germany. Pay attention to all of this. Think about everything that's taking place. Think about why that's going on. Look, all over the planet. You think it's an accident? This is by grand design. And yeah, you're right. Yellowstone go explode. A couple volcanoes go explode. A couple things go happen on this planet. And there's nothing that nobody can do about it. There's no need to run. There's no need to pack up and move. If your ass live in Florida, I wouldn't be trying to evacuate. The only thing I'm worried about is having my vibration right. Because nobody can run from destiny. Okay? If you're not vibrating high, and you're not one of us, and you're not against this system 10 toes, then you one of them. And if you one of them, you got to live with your decision, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to live with your decision. So